What's going on, everybody? It's the Hook Cam back again with another film breakdown. Today we're going to be taking a look at this trade that went down just a few hours ago. Yannick Ngakoue headed to Minnesota for a second and conditional fifth-round pick that could go as high as a third-rounder, according to Adam Schefter. I do want to get into a little bit of what Yannick Ngakoue does so well, what he brings to the Minnesota Vikings, and what they miss a little bit without Everson Griffen, because there are some differences between the two players' games. Now, before I dive into that, if you could hit that like button on this video, hit that subscribe button to my channel, The Hook Cam, as well as to Jackson Kruger Sports. That would mean the world to both of us. I'm sure that this video will end up on Jackson's channel as well. Jackson is putting out some great content lately, man. He's just making it, doing a really good job with it, and we're both excited for football season to get going here. So, with that being said, let's dive in to Yannick Ngakoue, what he brings to the Minnesota Vikings. First things first, his pass rushing is very, very good. It's next level. I don't know if I would call it elite just yet. I think that on Minnesota, there's a lot of threat on that defense. It's a good defense, man. They are very, very good, and I think that he's going to add a lot to that game. Now, what we miss with the weight, because Everson Griffen's about 30 pounds heavier, right? Everson Griffen's 6'3", 273. Yannick Ngakoue 6'2", 246. What we miss with that, we make up with athleticism. Now, that's not saying that he's not strong. Yannick Ngakoue is still a very strong cat. We're going to see right here in this clip against the Jets, not the best pass set from this tackle for New York, but we're going to work that hand right up into his chest with Yannick Ngakoue, collapse that pocket. Really good job getting off that thing, shedding the block, and then making a play on that. We still have power. I don't want to sit there and be like, oh, we don't have the power that we have with Everson Griffen. It is true. We don't have the power that we had with Everson Griffen. But it is still an excellent pass rusher that Minnesota's getting. He's quick on his feet. We're going to see the spin move right here from the end zone in just a second against Pittsburgh. He is a phenomenal athlete. And really, that's kind of the trade that we're making. We have the power and the ability to seal that edge with Everson Griffen, and we trade that for the athleticism on pass rush with Yannick Ngakoue. We're going to see the spin move right here. Does a really good job working this tackle upfield, right? We're working him here. We're going to create that space in between this guard and tackle, that quick club down with his arm to get that arm away so that he can't reach around and roll the barrel, as they call it, or at least as I called it when I was in college, on this tackle, and then obviously just closing space and getting a big-time play on Ben Roethlisberger. He just does some things that are very, very athletic. He's able to bend the edge. He's able to get his shoulders down, not create a very small space for tackles to punch on in a pass set. He's a phenomenal pass rusher. There's no doubt about it. We're going to see this clip right here against the Tennessee Titans. He does a really good job sniffing out these play actions, right? Just working upfield. This tackle's got absolutely no chance on this play, right? We're turning our shoulders. We're bending at the waist. Not a great look from this tackle. We're going to work right underneath that thing, bend the edge. Once we get that extension right there, that's a bad position for a tackle to be in, especially when this defensive end or edge rusher works right around there, and a quick strip sack for Yannick Ngakoue. And I think that he's going to bring this element to the Minnesota Vikings, right? That element of athleticism. And it's not just pass rushing that he does. He does this stuff in the running game as well. We're going to see this clip against the Houston Texans where, this is kind of one of the fears that I have is he going to be able to be that solid edge defender that the Minnesota Vikings love to have, right? They've always had kind of bigger guys at the edge. Everson Griffen is a house of a human being. But like I said, we make up for that with some athleticism. We're going to see right here with this left tackle, we're working what seems to be like a wide zone here. We're getting that wham from this H-back. We're just going to shed this dude. And this is what I'm talking about right here. Boom, we're going to shed inside on it, work upfield right here, as you can see, make the tackle. This is just a phenomenal play from Yannick Ngakoue. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you get that athleticism with him. That's what you're trading for, right? This tackle should be working inside out. He really doesn't have a chance because Yannick Ngakoue, he's not falling for it. He's not working out there. He has help outside, which is why he's able to work inside on this and make a play in the backfield. That athleticism is going to bring definitely an element to this Minnesota Vikings defense that I'm not sure that they had before at that edge spot. In this clip against the Raiders are trying to set up a quick screen, and we're going to see a 91 here just absolutely ruin this thing. Like I said, great job with his body control. It doesn't matter sometimes when tackles get in on him because he does a good job working push-pull. He's still strong enough, even at 246, 250. He's able to push and pull right around that tackle, get his hands up, and just annihilate that screen. He had a phenomenal... This game against the Raiders was incredible, by the way. If anybody wants to go see some pretty insane pass rushing footage from 91 Yannick Ngakoue for the Jacksonville Jaguars. In this clip right here, once again, just working around this tackle, we're going to see him kind of jump up and around. It's something that, the NFL and a lot of people are trying to publicize with like Aaron Donald does. It's been around the league forever, and a lot of other guys do it. So with this clip right here, right, Yannick Ngakoue, we're going to close on this edge right there, not just rushing straight up field. What happens is as we're going to get to this point of contact, he ends up jumping and turning, right? It's pretty insane, and that's what I'm saying. This athleticism is insane. As he jumps up, he's going to club down with his inside arm, right? We're going to push with our outside arm right around this tackle and end up getting a big play on the quarterback. Phenomenal job. Like I said, he's got athleticism, and Everson Griffen had that too. Everson Griffen definitely had that athleticism. We see right here a quick spin move against this left tackle for the Atlanta Falcons. There was still that athleticism, but I think that Yannick Ngakoue is quicker, he's faster, and he definitely brings a different element to this pass rush. And you know, really what I'm trying to say with this is that Everson Griffen was definitely an athlete. There's no question about that. I think Yannick Ngakoue is a better athlete, and I think that that's what he brings to the Minnesota Vikings. Now, I do have some fears. With this trade. Everson Griffen did a really, really good job of collapsing gaps and really forcing running backs back into the teeth of that defense, which is a fear that I have that Yannick Ngakoue won't be able to do because he's 30 pounds lighter. I think that that's warranted. I don't think that that's crazy. We see this clip right here, 97 on the right side of our screen. Quick little inside zone from the Chiefs. I mean, he works right inside on this gap. This is exactly what you want to do, right? Offensive lineman square to this thing. You have a two-way go. We're here really as a defensive lineman. We collapse that in. We can see 75 trying to work inside on that to work on him, and we just collapse this thing down. Nowhere for this running back to go, shed him, and make that play. And this has happened to Yannick Ngakoue before, where he does kind of, I don't want to say get bullied, but he does kind of get pushed around by bigger tackles. Now, when you compare that to the NFC North, and obviously, you know, if you want to be a great team, it starts by winning in your division. NFC North, you know, Packers have decent tackles. Lions are still, I think, trying to search and find whoever that franchise guy is going to be. And the Bears, we all know about the Bears. So I do think that he's going to have success in the NFC North. But when push comes to shove, right, and we have to be able to stand in against these bigger tackles, I think that he does have some times where he struggles. It is a little bit easier for bigger tackles to work on him and to be able to beat him in those situations, just because of the weight, to be honest with you. When you look at Everson Griffen, he's got 30 pounds more of weight, and I think that he fit that Vikings defense of being that heavier end and being that guy who was able to collapse that edge, who was able to stand up on that edge and not let wide zones get around him, not let tackles reach him. Now, the athleticism of Yannick Ngakoue, I think, can combat that, and it will definitely be interesting to see if he can be as successful as Everson Griffen in that Minnesota defense. Now, with all that being said, guys, that's all I got for this video today. I hope you enjoyed this one. I think that he's still going to do well in Minnesota. They basically have a plug-and-play player with Yannick Ngakoue. I think he's going to fit right into that defense. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope that you found it informative. If you did, you want to send this over to a Vikings fan, I would just be delighted to hear that. So, with all that being said, guys, that's all I got for you today. Got some more content coming out for you guys this week, so stay tuned. That's all I got for you guys today, man. Wash those hands, stay safe, and I'll see you next time.